Welcome back, everyone. Having unrealistic expectations can sort of steal the joy out of everyday life by putting too much focus on what's missing in our lives.
Mary Jo Claremont Hansen from Claremont Counseling is here to show us how to alter our minds, sounds interesting, to recognize and appreciate what we already have. I think, thanks for being here first off.
Yeah,
the most
thanks for having me.
basic question is, why do humans just default to covetousness, to covet everything?
That is such a great point, because I don't even think we know we're doing it. I just really
Right.
think it's at such an unconscious level that we start getting in this thing, first for ourselves, of what we think we're supposed to do, what we're supposed to be, how to do it, how to take care of it, and somehow that we should have all that already even before we learn how to do something. That it just starts to happen. And I think our values in our world, I mean, there's good things about wanting to be ambitious and smart and accomplished and all those kinds of things, but it's almost like it gets to be a runaway train, that it's like a good thing becomes way too much.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't even know we've hooked onto that train of those expectations, and that we're expecting things out of ourselves. First of all, that I should be a good cook, I should be a good neighbor, I should volunteer, I should be well read, I should be culturally astute. I mean, it's just, it goes on, and there's just no end to that. And yet everything you are already doing good, totally not give yourself credit for.
I know.
Just steal it right out.
I remember thinking, even with girlfriends, I'm like, well, how are they doing it? They're getting food on the table, and they're really successful in their jobs, and they're doing this and this, and look at their house, it's sparkling clean, and then meltdown, you know, like, I'm not doing enough. What can I do more?
Exactly. And, you know, and on the guy's side, it's like they're working hard too, but they need to fix the garage, they need to fix the car, the lawnmower, and there's a sense in, even though there's people purchasing to have that done, there's this gnawing thing that I should be able to do this.
I shouldn't have to hire anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
And that all things to all people all the time. And oh my gosh, where we have gotten a vicious circle that is really creating so much anxiety, so much angst, and really a sense of that we are putting ourselves down, that we're part of the problem.
So two things. One, is
Yeah.
that just the way humanity operates, or is it the media? And two, how do you sort of unhook yourself from that?
I think life has speeded up. I mean, I think with technology and all of what we're exposed to, that this intensity has done nothing but increase. If you go back to the pioneer days, they worked long hours, they worked hard, but the lights went out and they had to go to bed. We are such to the other extreme now, and that we don't even know that we have got, it's almost, it really, in a sense, I want to use the word addictive, that it's like we don't even know the compulsivity to what we're doing and thinking. That to take a time out and start to think, I'm part of the problem. I'm creating these supposed to lists, these expectations for myself, my mate, my kids, my peers, and I need to adjust my belief system, because I'm the one that's the only one that can stop this train or slow it down. And so despite society, we're in charge of what we do with what's around us.
And to keep it in the forefront of our minds, too, because it's hard to do that.
Very much so. And some people talk about, you know, actually having a quiet time in the morning, or a meditation time, or a break, or on your, you know, in the middle of your workday, taking a 15-minute walk and looking outside and looking at the birds and just slowing it down, taking a breath, and really thinking, what do I have in front of me? And I thought about you guys this morning, that there's kids in college right now that are going for media and broadcasting majors. They would give anything, one, to get hired when they get out of school, big deal, two, to get hired on set in front of the cameras, and three, to do it in Fargo when they've come from little towns in Bowman and this and that and whatever. But Fargo would be easy to think, oh, but it's only Fargo. I wish we could be in Minneapolis. Minneapolis is where it's at. Oh, Minneapolis people think they should be in LA or New York.
Oh, right.
I mean, it just keeps moving. So instead of the joy of, one, you got a job out of college, two, that you're actually on set, there's this sense of, oh, but more. I want more.
And much more on this topic when we come back. Stay close.